Hello everybody and welcome to 2023. You might be confused what year it is because this is a video game from 20 years ago, but we are in NFL Fever 2003 and we are in week number 15 and the playoff race is heating up. I have 3 games for you today that have playoff teams jostling for position just on the outside looking in, or a couple of teams that are in good position, but wins obviously always help. If you like this kind of content, this random roster sort of thing, which is where this whole thing began, it's just everybody's got a random roster. That's what it is. You can be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can help me attain my goal of 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Kind of sounds like a ridiculous goal at this point, but I'm sticking to it. It's the first video I'm recording this year. We're going all in. 3,000 subscribers. That's what I want to see. We have, like I said, 3 games, but we're going to catch up. I hit the wrong thing. We're going to catch up on the playoff standings. I've been poking around, trying to find the interesting matchups for us to enjoy together. So here's the NFC playoff picture. Falcons are your 1 seed. Cowboys are your 2. 49ers are your 3. Lions your 4. Cardinals your 5. Packers your 6. Giants, Bucs, and the Bears on just on the outside looking in. Packers and Lions kind of control their own destiny. Not my favorite term in the world to use, but it's there. Let's see. I think I took the Bears game out. Anyway, I was thinking about watching Bears Jets, but I removed that one. Here is your AFC playoff picture. It's a lot more congested. Raiders are your 1. Bengals are your 2. Jaguars are your 3. Patriots are your 4. Chargers. Wait, I said that incorrectly. I apologize. Let me start over. Raiders your 1. Bengals your 2. Jaguars your 3. Patriots your 4. Chargers your 5. Texans your 6. Colts, Ravens on the outside looking in because of the weird positioning of the Patriots. The Steelers have a shot because the AFC is, well, maybe they don't. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I didn't look for the playoff thing that I was hoping to find, but it's a little bit more jumbled. Colts, Ravens, definitely the teams to keep your eye on. We'll have both of those teams featured today. That was a lie. Just kidding. I think the Colts play the Browns. I looked at that game. But we do have some intriguing matchups today. We have the Ravens playing the Texans. That's where we're going to start. We have the Bucs taking on the Lions. And we have the Jaguars taking on the Bengals as part of our NFL slate today. So let's jump on into our first game. We'll allow to the CPU to fix that. Let's jump on into our first game. And that will be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. The Green Bay Packers, real-life Packers, their playoff hopes somehow still alive. Absolute throttling of the Minnesota Vikings. My mom called me and said, "You're going to enjoy this game." And I said, "Mom, wait, hold on. Don't tell me anything. I haven't seen it. I have my DVR rewound because I worked late today. DVR overheated, didn't matter." It's like the DVR is too hot. You have to it will not. Okay, that's weird. The cable box is too hot. You have lost DVR functionality, and then it freezes for a minute, and you hit OK, and then it launches you to live TV, and you can't rewind or pause or anything. I was like, well, that almost worked. Almost was a fun plan/idea. That's okay. It wasn't much of a game, but I think the first half was a little more exciting than the second half. Let's do this.
Let's go to midfield.
All right, here we are, midfield for the coin toss. I think Seahawks get in with a win and a Packers loss, I think, is what it is. The Lions, I think, need the Seahawks to lose. It's very weird. I didn't realize Seattle was still alive. I thought that it was kind of just okay, it's going to be Lions, Packers, winner gets in. It's going to be a weird format of games next week. I hope I get to watch that Packers-Lions game. I can't imagine that they would put that at a weird time that I wouldn't get to see it. But the only weird time would be a Saturday early. Saturday or Sunday before 1, basically, is all it is. Yeah, here we are. We're in Houston. A lot of the same teams. I apologize about that. Not intentional. But I do try to keep them interesting with teams that are good or competitive in playoff races and stuff like that. The Packers play the 49ers today. Those are two teams that are currently in the playoffs. I'm thinking about maybe week 16 and 17 if there's if there's a lot of games that have implications. Maybe trying to structure it so that, like, if a team wins that needs to win, do they get the help? Is like later on, like, okay, like we had it last week, I think, where if Detroit won, do they get the help from Tampa Bay or something like that, whatever it was. So I was thinking about doing something like that. So there might be some like beefier ones, but I gotta like plan it out a little bit more. I'd consider doing like a supersized episode, but we'll see. Second down and 11. The Ravens with Steve McNair currently, is it the 5 seed, I think? Looking good though. They lost a really key game to the Bengals as McNair rolls to his right, fires off the hands of a defender, I think. That's gonna bring up third down and 11. Charles Woodson. Absolute, what an amazing cornerback. Holy moly. All right. Big news today, though. Not only did Las Vegas, the Raiders, almost beat San Francisco, which would have been big for the 49ers. They benched Derek Carr. McNair rolls to his left, fires, and it's going to be tipped and incomplete. Good job by the defender to outrun that receiver to the spot. Really bad throw by McNair, and they will punt the ball away here in the very early stages of quarter number 1. So they started Jared Stidham, the Raiders did, today against the 49ers. They almost won, but Derek Carr stepped away from the team. And so I saw some reports this morning that they might try to shop Derek Carr and try to get him traded, which is fascinating to me. They brought in Davante Adams specifically because of Derek Carr. Maybe I shouldn't say specifically because of Derek Carr. Brought in Davante Adams, who had a history with Derek Carr. They both played at Fresno State. They've been friends. Get to play together in the pros. That sounds awesome. Now, their big, giant trade acquisition, free agency acquisition, whatever, kind of like, now he's going to be in limbo. Or is he really going to want to start with some new quarterback? What are they going to do? This is now the most interesting story of the offseason for me, personally. I don't care about Las Vegas. I don't care about the Raiders at all. But can Davante Adams come back to the Packers, please? Pretty please? There's a nice find for a gain of 9 yards. Thank you to the commentators. Very interesting. Let's see. Anything else that's interesting? 2 new updates. The Broncos reportedly eyeing Jim Harbaugh. Davante Adams. Davante Adams caught a... Wait, Davante Adams broke the single season receiving record for Las Vegas for the Raiders? Wow.
First down. Ball marked at the 41-yard line.
God, he's so good. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, too long on the play action. Tried to get turned around and... Ugh. Oh my gosh, my phone is so delayed. Really surprised at the score of the Packers game. So, didn't really get much update on the football as it was busy. New Year's Day, so, which was kind of surprising because sometimes it's been dead, but then you get like a lot of skiers. That's awesome. Into triple coverage, and a pretty expected result if we're being honest.
I hear you, my friend.
Sluggish start for each team here to begin this game.
Third down.
No score halfway through quarter number 1. Texans facing a 3rd down and 17,
Package on the field.
which is not what you ever want to see. I am so scared that I'm going to knock out the video to this.
Throws.
Mills all day. Again, into triple coverage. That one should have been picked
I
off.
love it when the defense competes on a play like that. We're not going to give them anything easy.
I can't stand when they throw the ball like that. It looks awful.
4th and 17. The Texans will kick the ball away.
So 4th and 17, and the ball will be kicked away.
Jackson secures the ball. Here's the return. Across the 30. Pulled down from behind. Good work by the return man. First down. Ball at the 33-yard line. The Ravens set up in formation. That's changed. Tackle made. Made 4 yards on the play.
That was an effective run for the offense. They did some damage on that play.
Second down. They're going with a single running back.
2nd down and 6 for McNair and the Ravens. Motion from right to left. Handoff and met in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 3. Terrific defensive play off the edge there. Got off the block, and I believe it's Jamal Adams. Met him in the backfield to create a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 8. I think they may have just given him a loss of 2, but sometimes the yards are a little weird. They tried to bring an extra blitzer, and he throws an interception.
No gain on the return.
Defender Charles Woodson. You do not mess with Charles Woodson. This would have been... He would later go on to play for the Packers around 2010 when they won that Super Bowl, but
First down.
fast ascending to one of the best corners of his era at least, and maybe one of the best that the league has seen ever.
Andy is in
Creates the
back.
turnover, and
No chance to get rid
whew,
of the ball.
not a good start. The Texans take the gift that was given to them and say, would you like some yards back? Have some yards.
Second and 19. Ball
2nd down and 19 from the 49-yard line.
looking for running room.
Oh, that's a nice run. It's too bad that it came on a 2nd and 19 and not a 1st and 10, because that was a good chunky yardage that would have helped create a 2nd and very manageable, but instead it just kind of makes it a 3rd down and still slightly longer than it originally was. So it was what, 2nd down and 19, gain of 7 on a 1st and 10. That's fantastic. Gain of 7 on 2nd and 19, not great.
Sends a man in motion.
Single back set. Texans, maybe a bit of a surprise pick for a playoff spot. Oh my goodness. A free blitzer. The running back didn't even move. Just let him run right by. You can see him crossing this at the last second. Oh shoot.
Fourth down. Ball at the 48.
But it is now 4th and 20, a blazing distance here. And we will check on that after the quarter break. We have a goose egg game. After one, for some reason you can see their breath in Houston.
Are scoreless.
The Ravens will get the ball. Good job by the Ravens defense to minimize the damage. Negative 5 yards of total offense. I was not expecting to see that stat. But it does make sense. It does make sense. The kick is away, and he'll be inside the 10-yard line and run away from it. And it touched a Ravens player. That is one of the more bizarre returns we've ever seen. If the Texans had gotten on top of that, we'll take a look at the replay, that would have been Texans' ball. Normally, these aren't an issue at all for the returners. They get out of the way, it bounces into the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. I gripe about how bad the punting is. That was an interesting turn of events there. And a pretty nice run back.
First down.
To the 28-yard line, so 1st and 10. It's the most exciting play we've had all day. Not a high bar to clear, but it is what it is. Runs off the left side, gets past the 30. Short gain. 3. Short gain of 3. I left a word out there, and it was very, very delayed. Short gain. 3. Second down and 6. We're going to try and hand the ball off. Maybe it was a play action. I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter because the Houston Texans defense was in the backfield. Looked like it was going to be maybe a screen. You could see the guards pulling to the outside. Maybe it's a play action screen. A diving attempt at an interception falls harmlessly to the turf. And that might just do it for this Ravens drive. It's been a sluggish start for the offense, but both defenses have looked fantastic so far in this one. I started to mention earlier that the Ravens did lose to the Bengals in the second game of that series. 10-7, I believe, was the score. It was a close game. But that loss could be key here. They gotta get a victory. AFC South is pretty crowded. The AFC North is crowded-ish. Not as crowded as it's been previously, but the South is kind of the jumble division with Texans, Jaguars, and Colts all kind of within reason. Opportunity to try and make the playoffs. Play action pass for the Texans, and they will find a nice completion there for about 9.5 actually, just short there. Fit it between the two defenders, and they are off to a good start here. Oh, I thought the defender was going to have a much better shot at breaking that pass up, but no such luck for them. That's a completed pass and a first down.
First down. Ball at the 48-yard line. They're going with motion.
1st and 10, drops back, batted down by the Ravens defense.
Well, that's how you shut down the passing game.
Second and 10. Single back set. Sanders in motion. Throws downfield.
Deep pass down the left sideline. It's a catch. And again, I thought the defender was in pretty good position to deflect that one away, but instead just a nice throw and good reception inside the red zone. And the game is having some trouble here. All right, we're good. You know, it has not done this recently. I might have to pop it out, give it a little bit of a wipe down. I don't know what would have given it. It started in the early weeks of the season. It was more consistent with that. And then it seemed as the games went on, it was fine. Thankfully, you can save and quit. So that is good news. Nice find off the left side.
Marion made the stop. A gain of 3 yards. Second and 7. Two running backs behind the quarterback. The game stops for the 2-minute warning. Exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. Second down. Lewis runs it.
It's a nice run off the left side, right side, excuse me, but he spins, and that really hindered the amount of yards he was able to gain. Again, just push it closer, push it toward the sideline. Keep going wide. You're probably faster than a linebacker. A lot of green in front of him, but an accidental B press means that it is 3rd down and 6. The throw is off the hands of a receiver that should have caught that ball. And the Texans, thanks to a couple of bad plays in a row, will have to settle for a field goal attempt.
4th and 6. So, kicking team on the field. Here's the snap. And good.
Kicker got all of that one.
Drive for 59 yards until equal. Bolt is ready to kick off.
So with 1:29 left in the first half, we have a 3-0 game.
Marion
Houston on top.
starts upfield.
They will kick the ball to the Ravens, who will get it up past the 20-yard line and have decent starting field position if this game had any semblance of like a 2-minute offense. So you could buy, by the way, you can buy Madden NFL 2004 for the original Xbox, about $10 complete on the old eBays.
First down. Horn wide left. Drops back.
1st and 10. McNair drops back, throws over the left side. That is a good incompletion. If you're going to go for the passing game, you want big chunk plays if you're the Ravens, not dink and dunking down the field. This game takes way too long with all these cuts after the play. Cuts and fades of showing player reactions. That is really detrimental to running any sort of offense that has a level of urgency past like, we'll get there. Can't another dink and dunk throw. That's a gain of maybe 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. We'll get a timeout here.
Timeout for the Ravens. They have 2 timeouts left. Third down now. Ball at the 24.
Wait, they only gave him a gain of 1?
The Ravens could go
Was that a gain of 1? 1 single individual yard? McNair throws into double coverage, and that one is caught up past the 35-yard line for a 1st down.
Lets an offense feel confident.
Ravens and Steelers getting flexed into Sunday night for tonight's game. Bills Bengals tomorrow, or last night I should say. Tomorrow's game. I'm very excited about that Bills Bengals game. I think it's going to be a fantastic matchup.
There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback.
45 seconds and counting for the Ravens, who are going to throw it. Throw it short, medium gain there. I don't know that they're going to give him the out of bounds.
Nice pickup by
You get these long fades and player movements, and the clock is still running in the background. No timeouts used.
Second down.
Except for I think they gave him the out of bounds. So a lot of that useless. 2nd down and 5. That is helpful.
Drops back.
And it'll be a roll to the left, and he'll throw off his back foot, find a receiver at the 40, and he'll be met immediately and slung down for a 1st down. Maybe
On the move.
15 more yards. What is happening with the audio?
Jackson makes the catch. Tackle made. Excellent pass play.
It's about time the defense clamped down on plays like that.
And the shade substitute. This isn't working. Timeout called by the offense. They have one timeout left. First down. Ball at the 42. Four wideouts in the game. Jackson wide right.
First down and 10. Actually, just outside the 40-yard line.
Catch made.
Those are the kind of throws you can make if you can consistently get to the boundary. Those little out routes, yeah, just chip shot your way down the field a little bit. But the problem is that they throw them over the middle of the field and then just waste a bunch of time. Baltimore looking to even the score, maybe even take the lead. McNair throws. This is not the play you're really looking for. He's tackled in bounds. They're going to take a timeout, which is going to be detrimental to what they are trying to do. They are out of timeouts. There are 18 seconds remaining. We have seen this before, if you're curious. I don't have specific examples off the top of my head, but
He's on the move.
McNair rolls, fires, and he is going to find a receiver, but he's going to be outside the 10-yard line. I will give them the benefit of trying to skip some of these things. 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to just go for it. They're not even going to get a playoff. It's the end of the first half. They burned a timeout right at the end of the half, the play before. They had 18 seconds. McNair took way too long running around with the ball. Found a receiver. Wow. Okay, so the Ravens, that's a 3-point difference. That's a reasonable field goal. That's a field goal that should be made. We'll see what the difference in the final score is, and maybe that is the reason they lose this game. But number 83, he tripped on a player just trying to get up. Oh, you idiot. We almost saw a kick return for a touchdown, but he fell on the only guy that got in his way by accident. And I think the kicker is going to get credit for the tackle on that.
First down. Ball at the 41-yard line. Shotgun.
What a horrendous turn of events. First down and 10. 4:50 on the clock. That was nearly intercepted by the Ravens. Good diving attempt there. Best case scenario, you get the pass. Well, I guess worst case scenario, you get the pass breakup. Best case scenario, maybe you get a pick.
Second down.
He had his hands on it. Second down and 10 coming up for you. Roll to his left. Fires. Finds a receiver right around that first down marker. They have consistently been short when they brought out those measurements. That's like the third or fourth one I've seen. And each of them have led to a down in inches distance. All by himself in the backfield. Throws over the middle, and that one is going to be dove at?
Incomplete.
I don't like that play call at all. Why are you taking a snap from the shotgun?
Fourth down.
So 4th and inches, and they are going to they're going to punt the ball away. Good job of the Ravens defense to force the incompletion.
Ball snap.
And again, almost touched the ball again. That's the second punt that we've seen where there's a Raven just unnecessarily close to the ball there. Everybody else is cleared out, and he's like, I'll hang out. You're good. Don't worry.
Sellers
11 rush yards to 8.
pulled down at the 25-yard line. The tackle was made by Hardy. Gained about 5 yards.
You know what the problem was there? The defense didn't rally around the football.
Second down and 5. McNair's going to roll out to his left, find a wide open receiver at the 40. He's going to slip a tackle. He's up the left sideline, past the 50, and into Texans territory. The audio glitches are happening all over the place in this game.
Nice looking pass play for the Ravens.
Defense has got to try something different here. This stuff ain't working.
Nice job making that man miss.
First down.
Handoff, and again a great defensive call to get a defender in the backfield immediately.
I don't have any idea what that play selection is all about. Doesn't seem like they have a clear idea of what they want to do in this situation.
Second down. Going from the shotgun. Jackson wide right.
McNair looking, throws, and that is going to be too far for anybody. That is an ugly play for the Ravens, who have not had a lot of good plays today. And they are throwing away an opportunity after one of their few good plays to continue this drive.
Third down now. Power formation. Two tight ends in there.
Third down and 13 from midfield. Motion from right to left. McNair drops back, extra blockers in the backfield. They only send like 3 guys out on routes, and that means it's very easy for the defense to double or triple cover. And that's a pretty easy stop on a 3rd and long.
Fourth
4th
down.
and 13 now, so we'll see a punt here.
This will be his 3rd punt of the game. Here's the snap. Launched up.
Kick is away. It'll be inside the 10-yard line. And the Texans almost touched it. What is happening with this game?
That's a touchback.
What is happening?
First and 10. Single back set.
Almost gets pressure in the, well, got pressure in the backfield, almost got to the quarterback. I think that ball got thrown like a second early, and the receiver, though he had his head turned around, the defender did a nice job breaking on the ball and causing the incompletion. 2nd down and 10. A lot of incomplete passes, slowing this game down.
Second down.
Oh, he wanted to run left and tried to break it back towards the middle to his right, but that was not the correct call. I think if you run it at least, or I think I said right when I meant left, I apologize. If you break it left, you maybe get a couple of yards, but I don't know that Miller's the most mobile quarterback. Maybe just kind of a broken play, or the AI just kind of had a big brain fart. 3rd down and 12. And what has been a terrific defensive battle.
Back to throw. Throws. Pass is caught. And taken down near the 24.
Not enough, but he'll be taken down after a positive gain. So at least the clock will continue to move from there. So
4th and 6. Punting unit on the field. Moore's averaging over 40 yards per kick today.
Kick is away, and they will return it from inside the 35. Actually, just take a fair catch. 1st and 10 for the Ravens.
And he gathers it in. Good kick and no return. First down for the Ravens.
First down and 10 with 2:11 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ravens down 3. Offset I formation. They'll run it right off the left side there.
Brought that play to an end.
I thought that was actually going to go for quite a bit more, but a good job by the defense to collapse on the runner and get them down after a minimal gain. 2nd down and 7 from the 36. There's another nice handoff there. Much better job being able to get up the field. The defense didn't quite close as quickly. And he's going to get near the 1st down marker and break the game in the process. Maybe. Okay, we're going to be short.
Did he make it? Card denied. 3rd down. Ball at the 42-yard.
Down in inches. Yet again, they bring out the chains, and yet again, the ball carrier short of the line to gain. This looks like a better formation than the Houston Texans' 3rd and inches, but of course it is a pass play. He'll throw it over the middle, find a receiver, and he'll turn up towards the 50-yard line. 1st down for the Ravens. The Ravens whose game the Ravens who should be tied in this game find themselves at the 50-yard line where their drive stalled out earlier in this half. Maybe the last drive is what it was. Hasn't been a whole lot going on in this game, so there's a nice run off the right side. He'll fall forward for positive yards. 2nd down and short.
He picked up 7 yards on the play.
Nothing.
2nd down for the Ravens. Ball at the 43-yard line. 4-man defensive front.
2nd down and 3. Nice run right up the middle. Good job. 1st down conversion. Knee injury for Shane Dornett. That is could be a big loss for the Texans. I don't really know. That could be like a 4th string guy who's just happened to be in on that package. I don't know. Ravens doing a good job keeping it on the ground and churning this clock and working their way down the field. Receivers or running backs to either side. That's a nice find, and he is going to be. I thought he was going to be off to the races. I thought he was going to be off to the races. Another unnecessary spin. Oh, he just turns that corner. And he, well, we'll see. We've seen a couple of poor decisions by the AI.
1st and 10.
I think it cost Houston a 1st down close, like inside the red zone. We've seen the clock get the best of the Ravens.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is
A 3-0 game. I would guess that we're going to see the Ravens with a significant advantage in yards. 138 to 66. Time of possession is what's keeping Houston in this game. It's just holding on to the ball long enough. Yeah, we ran it for 4 yards, but we ran like 2.5 minutes off the clock. So there you go. Oh, a nice tackle there to stop that run before he could get going. 2nd down and long coming up. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. I feel like I did something to the disc on accident, but I don't know what it was. It's just been sitting in the console for a while. Oh, this one might be irreversible. Oh, no, we're good. Nope. We back. F. F's to the chat. Alright, hold on. Let's, we're gonna, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, it's getting worse. Alright. If it, uh-oh. This is bad. Okay, hold on. Oh, it might have frozen on this as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to save over my file. I'm going to just create a new save. Oh, no. I really don't want to lose 33 minutes or 39 minutes of footage. Saving NFL Fever game. Dynasty was saved. Okay, continue. Return to game. All right, so we have it at least at this point. That was the worst it's been. That was like 3 consecutive bumps in the road. Float pass is going to be picked. Oh, a huge play by Kevin Hardy. The Ravens have driven deep into Houston territory twice and have come away empty-handed. Poor clock management in the first half and a terrible interception to middle linebacker Kevin Hardy. Whew.
First down.
Oh, that was an awful throw. Why did he jump? Why did he jump for that? It was right where it needed to be, and he just hit the Y button. A lot of accidental B hits, a lot of accidental Y hits. This game has been a 3-0 mess. Should be 3-3, but hey, that's all right. That's not how it happened. There's another pass breakup. The Ravens doing a good job at making sure that the receivers are not getting their hands on the ball, keeping that clock from running too much. They're going to give their offense another opportunity to figure out how to screw it up this time. There's a deep pass down the middle. He's going to find a receiver. He's going to get tripped up at the 40 by his shoelaces. Jim Miller, 8 for 17 with 118. No touchdowns, and that is a huge play right there. The Ravens had done such a good job on first and second down at stopping them, but on third down, they go for the big shot, and it pays off greatly. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Oh, he threw an interception right back. Oh, Corey Fuller with an incredible timing turnaround, or incredibly timed turnaround. The ball a little underthrown. You get a little more air under it, over that defender. Keep the drive alive. Instead, it's a little short, a little low, and a very nice play by the Ravens defender. 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Texans were looking to make it a 2-score game, but instead it's still the 3-0 score.
James with the ball. Short gainer.
I like the way the runners fought for a short game.
Fifth tackle in this game recorded by Steele. Second and 9. The Ravens set up in high formation. Jackson in motion. Throws. Makes the catch.
There's a nice completion. They're gonna get a first down. It's about the first time we've seen that, measuring and giving the first down. Maybe we saw one earlier that I'm forgetting about, but first and 10 for the Ravens. McNair drops back. He's going to run it. He's found some room off the right side. Nice block. A beautiful spin move. One man is going to try and catch him, and he will. Just outside of the 30-yard line, about the 32. The Ravens have double the rushing yards that the Texans do, and that is a season-long statistic right there. Beautiful spin move. Finally a correct B press to make some would-be tacklers miss. And it'll be first down.
First and 10.
And they say he went out of bounds? Huh, interesting. I did not. Okay. I was going to alter my commentary to say that it's, the Ravens doing a good job. They're running the ball. They're keeping the clock moving. Score the touchdown. Don't leave them a lot of time. But it doesn't matter when you go out of bounds. It doesn't matter when you put a shoulder into a man and blow him back 5 yards.
Second down now. Ball marked at the 31.
Oh, a couple of nice moves there. Looked like he had a hole off that right side before he hit R with a little juke step. Still a nice gain, and I like what the Ravens are doing. Just keep that clock moving. Play to win, but worst case scenario, overtime. This is a big play for the Houston Texans. They stopped the ball, or snapped the ball before the 2-minute warning, which is going to give Houston a really good chance here. I don't love the play call. It looked like two guys kind of just ran into each other. But you got to let that clock run down to 2 minutes. Oh, my goodness.
Kicking is harder than it looks.
Cortez makes his first kick of the day from 40. And we have a tie game. 3-3 with right about 2 minutes to go in this one.
Mason awaits the kick.
1:59 to be exact.
There's the kickoff. He hauls it in.
Texans need their best drive of the day. We've seen a lot of points left on the board, not even limited to just some of the poor decisions in the red zone on offense or in opponent's territory on offense, but a special teams blunder by the Texans cost them a touchdown. They were going to run that back. It was going to be 6 points. Easy. He ran into a guy that was on the ground and fell down, and they didn't get points from it. So it very easily could have been a 10-0 game. And it very easily could be a 6-3 game in favor of the Ravens, but clock mismanagement deep in Texans territory thwarted them toward the end of the first half. Nice play by Houston here, getting Miller rolling out to his left, finds a receiver, and that'll be a first down, out of bounds.
First down.
151 all the way up to the 33-yard line. Maybe not the most exciting play in the world, but it's what you want to see on these 2-minute drives. Short little outs, getting out of bounds, not that right there. Whew. Second sack of the day, and that one's going to put him back. No one, just an absolutely free rush right there.
Second down now for the Texans. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. A long running back behind the quarterback.
Oh, a big run. It's the second time we've seen Houston take a big sack on first down and then come back with a really nice run that would have been 10 times better the previous play. Oh, Jamal Lewis is on the Texans, by the way. Who's on the Ravens? Is it like Edner and James or Marshall Falk? I can't remember. Oh, he got just enough of a...
And batted down.
What?
That's the way to break up a pass.
That ball was in the air for so long. Just enough of a block to give his quarterback an opportunity to float that one out there, but... Nope. Nothing doing there. 4th and 9.
Punting unit sets up.
They're going to punt the ball away. All right.
Looks like a good one. Jackson gets the ball. Starts upfield. Out to the 30. Taken down. Good solid gain on that return. First down. Ball at the 40. The Ravens from a single back set.
All right, 47 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Ravens are going to go with a play-action pass. McNair rolls out to his right. A lot of guys in pursuit. He's going to find a receiver, and that is a first down and a whole lot more as he is going to be inside the 20, the 10, the 5. It's a touchdown for the Ravens. Darrell Jackson.
That was great.
I hear you, my friend.
And that's
His first touchdown.
wow, what a decision by the Houston Texans staff there to punt the ball away, and their defense totally blows it here. The Ravens scoring 10 unanswered points. Not a lot, in all honesty, but in this game, it's all the difference.
Looks like they'll kick that.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
We're waiting for the kickoff. There goes the ball. It's caught. Brings it
From
out.
about the goal line up to the 20, 25-yard line is where that return will end, and it'll be first and 10 for
4-yard line.
the Texans. I thought this game was going to go into overtime, but it does not appear that way at the moment.
First and 10.
30 seconds to go. 76 yards.
They're going with a single running back. Throws. Tipped. It's incomplete. Second down now.
Incomplete pass. Sets up a second down and 10.
Throws.
There's a nice find over the middle. Makes a man miss, and he's going to be up near the 50. Just kind of we'll let him skip a little bit. They do have a timeout, but try and give him as much time as possible. Texans, I did not realize, had 3 timeouts. I forgot that the last drive was one play for the Ravens. There's another throw, and it's going to be picked off. That is going to be the game. Brock Marion, familiar photo, 1 interception. That's going to put this one away in favor of the Ravens. 10-3 going to be your final here. And we'll take a look at the not quite updated, but somewhat updated playoff picture.
First down for the Ravens.
And we'll get some added context for the next matchup, which will be the Jaguars and the Bengals.
For the Texans, they have 1 timeout left. Second down now. Ball placed at the 33-yard line.
They are taking their timeouts now, like they still have a chance, but they don't. Kind of a Bush League move, if you ask me. Okay, they'll let the clock run out there.
They are out of timeout. Third
Nope,
down.
just kidding. Jeez. What are you doing? What are you doing? So a couple of AFC South versus AFC North matchups today.
Ravens win a close one.
As we will move on to game number 2 after a quick peek at the updated standings. It's a good opportunity for either team, honestly, in the next matchup, the Jaguars or the Bengals, to take advantage of a loss by their fellow division opponent or division rival, division participant. As we take a look at the Pepsi highlight reel, not a whole lot to highlight here. It was a really good defensive struggle early in this one, but the Ravens do just enough to break through. A lot of interceptions for them. We'll have to take I don't know if the turnovers already showed or whatnot, the stats. I was looking away, trying to make sure I had the right teams. Really excited to look at the schedule and realize that I took like 2 separate lines and combined them all. 244, 2 turnovers on each side. Fairly even time of possession, even though the Ravens had 100 more yards. Obviously, the big chunk play there at the end helps with that difference. Okay, let's go down here. Let's make sure we save the dynasty. And we'll save the correct spot. Oh, God. Okay. Dynasty was saved. And we'll take a quick peek at the standings here. We'll look at the AFC. The Jaguars 8-5 now. The Texans 8-6. The Ravens. Wait, hold on. What are we looking at? We're looking at the AFC South. The Jaguars can get a nice little lead, a one-game lead over the Texans with a win. And the Bengals can also extend. However, whoever loses will be only tied for first place with both teams. Three of these teams will end up with 8-6 records. All right, let's jump on in. I was actually going to update you. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm new to this. The Texans take a bit of a dent to their playoff hopes. The Ravens and the Texans are going to just flip those positions, and they'll give the Ravens the advantage with the tiebreaker. So the Ravens should be the 6th. The Colts and the Texans are the first two out. Big game for the Colts, who I believe played the Browns. Let me find them. Yes, the Colts play the Browns today. So that is a big game to see if Indianapolis can take advantage of the Texans stumbling in front of them. They can get a double win. The Colts can if the Bengals win today. And they can... Bengals lose, or excuse me, the Texans lose, the Jaguars lose, and the Colts win. You got a three-way tie for first place in the AFC South. All right. Here we go. Game number 2. We're freshly saved. If it gives us too many more problems, we'll save and quit and figure it out. May have... Okay, there goes the...
Welcome to Paul Brown Stadium, everybody, and Happy New Year.
We are in Cincinnati, site of last night's or tomorrow's. Tomorrow for me, last night for you. Monday night football game. And it is freezing already, huh? Well.
Pick a couple of players, Ron, and tell us what to look for.
You got to have a strong ear
All right, hold
and
on.
a short memory to be a...
We're gonna reload it. Stick with me. Stick with us. Try and maybe something got on it. I may have moved this console around a little bit with this disc in it. So I might have goofed it up that way and not realized. All right. Got it wiped off a little bit. You get to experience the opening, the old ultra rare opening. Microsoft Xbox. Hopefully, I need to make sure that I don't forget to grab that thumbnail piece. All right, NFL Fever 2003. Here we go. We're going to load. We're going to Dynasty. Going to that. We're all caught up. Now if it sits still for too long, I get scared that I made it worse. So it was...
Welcome to Paul Brown Stadium, everybody.
It was 77. Now it's 75. It's cooled down a little bit.
We're here to watch this regular season matchup. The Bengals will take on the Jaguars.
All right.
Who should we be watching today, Ron?
You got to root for this.
This game just might be
He
broken.
plays a game
They still highlighted Rodney Harrison, which is a good
all
one.
out every play. When an opposing quarterback puts the ball in the air, He thinks it's for him. You're looking at Tony Gonzalez, who's on the verge of
Tony
becoming one of the
Gonzalez?
best tight ends in NFL history.
One of the greatest tight ends who has ever played the game. We can say that definitively
That's a
now.
great combination for a young player.
All right, thank you, Ron. And now to midfield for the toss of the coin.
The visiting captain will make the call. Captain, what's your choice? He calls tails. It is heads. The home team won the toss and elects to receive.
Akers is ready to get this one started. This game is underway. Texans lead.
Here we go. We are off in Cincinnati as I am hitting every incorrect button on my phone. Just trying to look at the score app. I forgot that the Philadelphia Eagles lost today again. They're kind of having the opposite. Well, I don't remember how their season finished. But they had that MVP candidate year for Carson Wentz, and then he went down with a couple games left. They ended up winning the Super Bowl, but it's not the most positive result so far. They lost 20-10 today. All they need to do is win one game. The Eagles do to win to get control of the number 1 seed. A big run for the Bengals right off the start, and that'll be 9 yards.
He managed a gain of 8 yards.
Jay Fielder. Oh, that's right. I forget that this team's kind of a who? Who?
Second down. Cut down for 32
I like that
yards.
play on second down. Just try and get it. Just go. Here's a look at your Jaguars defense. It's an all-division matchup for Week 18. I guess Monday, tomorrow morning, for me, is going to be the schedule release. I didn't realize that they were going to do a bunch of weird stuff with a couple of games on Saturday for ESPN and ABC. It's like a 4:30 and an 8:30 start Eastern, so it'll be 1:30, 5:30 for me. I have to do the math in my head. There you go. There you go. That is the correct express. I am just gonna die for it. First down.
First and 10. Ball placed at the 35.
Winner of this game takes pretty good control of the pretty solid control of their respective division. Loser is tied. And if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, you got to look out for those Indianapolis Colts, who could sneak into a 3-way tie and make weeks 16 and 17 very interesting. Second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Exciting football day tomorrow. Not only the Monday night game Bengals-Bills, but I'm also excited to watch the Rose Bowl, which unfortunately is on ESPN and not ABC. So I got to see if I can sign up for ESPN Plus and try and walk my mom through the sign-in process, if I could figure that out.
Third down.
Third down and 10. Bengals got off to a good start on this drive, but they are stalling out pretty early. Fiedler went to his left, but dipped back to his right. That's not what you want to see. We saw that with the Houston Texans as well, and it ends up losing them yards. That drive will end pretty quickly after a solid start. And by solid, I mean, they got one first down.
Fourth down. The Bengals line up in punt formation. Ball snap. Launched a high floater.
From the 16-yard line, almost did the math incorrectly. It's a little 9-yard gain. All right, seems like it's running okay, except for it's not loading any of that information. That Jaguars 4 is terrific. Green, Dunn, Bruce, Pierce. Woof. Oh God. All right, we might have to skip through that. Well, if it does that again, we'll make sure to skip through it because it would suck to be on like the player intro screen, but the clock is running in the back. This game is falling apart. Oh, I was on the wrong side, but that's okay. So 1st and 20 instead of 2nd down and 3, though the clock does continue to move. Hold on, eBay.com. Hold on, eBay. Oh, a big run off the left side, and he is off to the races. One man can catch him, and he will inside the 40-yard line. Oh, my goodness.
That'll give the defense something to think about. It won't be a good throw.
First and 10. Pitches it to the runner.
Oh, is it? It's doing it again? Come on. Oh, video game. Please. God. I don't know. Is it the Xbox? Did I dink up my Xbox on accident? I haven't used it in a bit.
Defense just didn't give the ball carrier any love on that play.
NFL FIFA 2003 for the Xbox. Now you can get the disc for $349. That's not bad. Ooh, 10% off.
Done with the ball. Thomas is credited with the tackle.
Probably just need the disc. I guess I should, before I go buy another copy of this game, I should probably test something else on it. So 1:34 to go here. 3rd down and 9 for the Jaguars. I formation. We're going to bring some extra pressure off the right side. Immediately went to that left for the pass in the flat, and that is going to result in a 4th down. Hit immediately in the backfield, so nice play by the Bengals defense there. I finally found him, by the way. I've been looking for him for a while. If you watch the stuff here frequently, you know I love the World's Champions baseball cards, the Allen and Ginters. Finally found some boxes of them. Very exciting. I've only pulled one sandwich card, but I hope to pull more. I was looking at that on eBay real quick. Hard to find, though. I bought myself one box, and I got 2 boxes for Christmas. This is actually getting... This is getting annoying / worrisome. I have 5 more weeks of this. I might have to pick up another disc. 1:02 to go here in the first quarter. I think I will break out the PS2, though. We'll run Madden on that, and I'll see if I can fix a setting. Because what I like about the Xbox is that it fills up the entire screen. The PlayStation 2 has like a weird like halvesy. It has a weird bars on the sides, but it's not even. It's like slightly pushed one way. I doubt anyone ever cared, but I noticed. 1:02 here to go. My God. 1:02 to go here in the first quarter. Well, they will start this drive with a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12. Also puts a wrench in my plan if I want to do longer videos. Like, oh, you know, hey, it's like a big playoff push blockbuster video, you know, there's like a bunch of games happening. It's like, oh, good. Every game is 8 minutes longer because it can't run. The problem is going to be if I goofed up my Xbox. I don't think I did, but it's also a 22-year-old piece of technology. Goes off his back foot, finds a receiver. Unfortunately for the receiver, he got pushed backward or forward. He was running with momentum toward that first down marker, and we've seen in this game, if he comes back across that line, they'll mark him just where he gets tackled if he's not able to get past the first down marker. So the defender pushing him back upfield north, real positive for the Cincinnati Bengals, who have amassed 21 total yards of offense through one quarter. First down and 10 for these Bengals. Off to the right. Tried to get loose with a juke move, but a little too early on it. And it'll be second down and about 8. No, second and 9. They didn't even give him the full 2 yards. You can have 1. It's like, please, sir, can I have some more yards? My contract depends on it. Tackle deep in his own backfield. He'll lose. They're gonna give him only 1 when I thought they had 2, and then they're gonna make him lose about 8 when he only lost like 3. It's 3rd and 11. They'll give him a 2-yard loss on that. Offset I formation. Throw over the middle, and the receiver playing defense right there. That was in his hands. That was the opposite of the play that we usually see. It's the receiver catch an immediate breakup. Wow. Almost a pick as we take a look at the replay here. He had it in his hands and just could not control it through the collision. 4th down coming up. Punt is away, and now it's fielded at the 26-yard line. Up to the left side of the 40 to the 45, and he'll find a nice return there. Return of 20 yards for Isaac Bruce, who I feel like you wouldn't really see returning punts because he's way too valuable. Pitch to the left side. Try to get some blockers out front, but well defended by that Bengals defense. Second and 10 from the 48-yard line. That's a nice find. It looked like it was going to be maybe tipped at the line. Didn't really see much of a receiver there. Gets messy over the middle of the field, but does find a completion. And a good one at that. Single back set with a little bit of motion. Green's going to drop back. The defender gets through the line. Diving attempt at an interception falls to the turf.
Number 7 is the punter. Second punt of the day. Here's the snap.
punt is well into the end zone.
That's a touchback. First and 10. Three-man front for the Jaguars. Man in motion.
Almost to the halfway point of the second quarter, and we are just slogging our way through this one. Been a rough couple of games for today's video, but that's all right. Sometimes this is just how it goes.
Second and 4. On the eye. Tilted to the weak side. Scott in motion. Wheatley has the ball. Hellacious hit.
Clotheslined at the line of scrimmage. Oh my goodness.
Defense is all about.
Third and 4. The game stops for the 2-minute warning. Exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. Third and 4.
Third down and 4. 2-minute warning here in.
It's a handoff.
They are going to hand it off. Nice find up the middle. That's a gain of 8. And a first down for the Bengals, who might switch into a bit of a tempo offense. I'm just kidding. This game doesn't have that. But it is still a first down from the 35. There's a nice find to a wide open receiver up the left sideline. He's going to break a tackle, but that is enough to slow him down and get caught from behind outside of the 30-yard line. This Bengals team we've seen a couple of times in recent weeks, and they got blown out by the Ravens, but they've been feisty the last couple of times we've had them. They beat the Ravens in a really close game in Week 13,
First and 10.
and then that would have been the last time that we saw them. Saw them get blown out in Week 10. And then we saw them again in the Week 13. I guess we've only seen them play the Ravens. That seems to.
Knocked down.
The defender never
Four.
gave up on the play.
It's a couple of one-on-ones that are just in the wrong. Somebody's in the wrong area there. Thankfully for Fiedler. It just is an incomplete pass. Nothing disastrous happening there.
They're going with split back.
Second down and 10. Drops back. Fires to the right side near the sideline. And he'll be out at the 25-yard line. Solid gain there. And able to keep hold of those. Keep a hold of those timeouts. 3 timeouts for each team. Finally seeing some offense in this game. I know, weird. This is what it looks like. Third down and 4.
He's on the
A lot of-
move. Cancel that transaction. That's a sack. He could have used a blindfold.
Just looked like the quarterback.
Why do they send the routes so far down the field? It's like they just ran 4 seams and they needed just a short little completion. Okay, sorry, I got so baffled there. It's like I got hit upside the head. Just what the heck? What the heck is happening? Fourth down and 8.
Goal unit on the field.
They can hold this at the top if they really want to, and they should. And we will see actual good clock management here. There's a 7-second difference. Jacksonville would be smart to take a timeout here, but we'll give the game credit for what it's trying to do. Try not to hold what it can't do against it.
Ball snap. Ejects it.
Kick is up, and it's going to drift. It's no good!
Kickers always
Jason
find
Hansen missed the
guy
kick
who
left.
missed the kick.
They held on to it for so long, and it just kept drifting. Wow.
First and 10.
So Jacksonville takes over from the 36 with 3 timeouts and 1 play.
Back set.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're scoreless, all right. Don't you worry about it. We are scoreless here. Bengals, Jaguars.
We're waiting for the referee signal to start the second half.
I mean, I didn't really pay attention to it, and I should have looked at it a little bit closer, but it does look like that wind was whipping around a bit.
He's on the move. Reaches the 20. He's tackled.
What I say by that, obviously, you know, you see the wind push it as the kick kind of goes like that. I guess, hold on, get in frame. Kind of like that. But we saw it a couple of times. I forget which game it was, but the way they lined up the arrow was right at a goalpost, and the breeze knocked it in, and then the breeze took it away on a following kick. It was very weird. So maybe it shouldn't have been as surprising that they missed that field goal. Either way, 0-0 score. Run off the right side for a solid gain of 5.
That's some nice running there. That shook up the defense.
Second and 6. Rocked and dropped for a sack. The defense was on him before.
That man got destroyed in the backfield. 2 Bengals breaking through. And just meet the quarterback. Got off to a good start on that drive, but it quickly going wrong. Trent Green throws left side, picks up 8 on that one.
34. Fourth and 2. The offense set to pump the ball away. Number 7 averaging over 40 yards per kick today. He blasted a nice kick. Calls for the fair catch. And he's got it. Well, got what he wanted on that kick.
Nice punt for the Jaguars, and they'll pin the Bengals deep on the 12-yard line for a first down and 10. Just play the field position game, see if you can get enough yards to get a field goal. Defense has played well. And obviously you watch the Bengals special teams struggle.
And take it down near the 14. Made 2 yards on the play.
Not a lot there for him that time. But hey, it's better than
Bounce that outside just a little bit earlier, and maybe you can pick up a bit more. Looked like the Jaguars defense collapsed inside pretty quickly.
One back set for the Bengals. Drops back. Throws.
Oh, he's lucky he got that pass off. There were 2 rushers coming for him from the Jaguars side. My goodness. He's lucky that he didn't get crushed in the backfield, and he's also lucky that the timing on that wasn't so bad that it ended up being an interception for the Jaguars. Third and 8 with 3:09 to go here in quarter number 3. It's a nice find, but he's going to be short by about a yard.
Bidwell averaging over 40 yards per kick today. Ball stop.
Kick is away, and he will field it at the 38-yard line and get thrown down by the first guy he sees just past. Was it the 42 that he returned it? No, 38. He got it to about maybe the 44, and a lot of that was being thrown forward by the defender.
First and 10. Two running backs behind the ball. Done with the ball. Brought down at the 44. He picked up some yardage.
I thought that was just a good job of making sure he got something out of the play.
Second and 9. Facing a 43 defense. Play action.
Trent Green looked like he went to his left when he throws with his right. It took him an extra second to get flipped and get set, and that gave the defense enough time to get through after the not great call of play action on first down, and that'll be a sack. 3rd and 14. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and it is a scoreless slop fest.
Slot man to the right.
Green drops back, looks, rolls to his left side, fires over that way, and that'll be a completion for 0, maybe -1 yards. That was a terrible throw.
Things weren't working.
4th and 14. The Jaguars will kick the ball away. There's the snap.
We're going to see another hunterific game here, and that one's going to check up, a little bit too far into the end zone.
That's a touchback. First and 10.
Wheatley falls forward, but not a whole lot doing there. Takeo spikes with his 5th tackle of the game.
There was nothing for the running back there.
5th tackle in this game recorded by Spikes. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Swing
Go
pass.
to the right side. Not going to do anything. A little surprised that was not called a fumble.
Believe me, Ken,
Those plays are a little weird. I feel like they're 50-50 on kind of how they go, and it's hard to tell exactly what constitutes. A couple of them have been a little clearer, but Jaguars lucky that it's just an incomplete pass.
Jefferson wide right.
Fiedler's going to run off the right side, and he's actually going to be short. Oh my goodness, he was short by inches. All he had to do was run like 3 more feet. Not even that. Oh my God. This game. This video game as a general thing, and this freaking specific game inside the video game.
First and 10. Two tight ends. Takes the handoff. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff that goes nowhere.
Second and 11. At the end of the third quarter, we are scoreless.
All right, end of the third quarter, and we are looking at a goose egg game, and it has not been pretty.
Second and 11. That's done.
Run off.
Tackle made.
Where are you
Picked
going?
up 1 yard on the
What is happening? Stop it.
third and 9. No dice, my friend. He's set.
So between the 4 teams that we have seen from the AFC South and the AFC North, none of these teams should be in the playoffs. They are all terrible. The Ravens, I mean, did a good job defensively. The other game felt like much more of a defensive struggle. This game feels like everything just kind of sucks. We saw the missed field goal. We're not seeing good play calls. The defenses are doing nice things, and they're creating long down and distances. And it's, I guess in that regard, it's kind of a defensive struggle, but the offenses aren't countering or changing it up. It's just too easy. My goodness. First down and 10 from the 23-yard line. There is 4 minutes left.
It's complete. That's it. Not a lot available there.
If you are at all screaming, do not look down.
Are you serious?
You're getting body slammed in there.
Second and 7.
All right, second down and 7. Clock is moving. 3.5 to go in this one. There's a nice find. That'll be a solid gain there for a first down. Bengals just need short completions down the field, kick a field goal, win this game, and then just erase it from your memory. Pretend it never happened. If they can get those Men in Black devices in the locker rooms, that would be fantastic. Offset I formation for the Bengals. Hand it to the fullback, who will run left side. Not a terrible run until he hit B and lost a little bit of the yardage he had. Still positive and still moves forward. It keeps the clock moving, I should say. Down to the 2:30 mark. Another handoff makes a man miss behind the line of scrimmage and falls, or gets maybe a yard. Let's check the NFL score happening right now. Ooh, 3-3. Steelers and Ravens. Gross. I don't want to look at Pittsburgh Steelers football. No. Give me Baltimore Ravens football. There's the stuff.
2-minute warning.
Yeah.
2 minutes left to play in this game. First and 10.
All right, even 2 minutes to go with first down and 10. We go with a play action pass over the middle. Nice find. That's about a 13-yard gain.
Nice looking pass play.
See, that first down there allows the offense to keep the defense right where they want it, on the field.
First and 10. The Bengals from a single back set.
Play action pass. Oh my goodness. Stop with the play actions. Neither of your offensive lines are good enough for this. Routinely, you see fullbacks and running backs just standing there watching them go by or shifting too late. Oh, got completely turned around on that one. Goes over the middle.
Catch made. Stopped. Good call on that pass.
That play worked well. A real nice game for the offense.
The Bengals doing a nice job here. Just run this clock out, kick a field goal, go home. Well, stay home, I guess. You're already at home.
3rd and 12.
Jaguars probably should have thought about taking a timeout there. Save themselves some time, unless they've just resigned to, we're not worried about it.
looking end zone.
He's going for it into double coverage. It's
Ruled incomplete. The defender was not in bounds.
It was intercepted, but he couldn't come down in bounds out of the back of the end zone. Now, the Bengals are going to give the Jaguars a little bit of time with timeouts to get down the field to, God forbid, tie this game. Oh, goodness. Right there, I'm a huge fan of just let it run. So, a 40-second play clock, you'd be able to hold this until, you'd be able to just kick it and go home.
It's up. The kick is good.
But that's not what happens. They went for the end zone shot. They're lucky it wasn't intercepted. And they will come through with a field goal to take a 3-0 lead with about 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hansen is ready to kick it deep.
Oh, wow, exactly 35 seconds left. Nice.
He kicks it. Great kick. It's caught.
8 yards deep in the end zone. This is a terrible option, or decision, I should say.
At the 15-yard line.
Kevin, that field position is
A
below
nasty
average.
ringing in my ears that I keep wanting it. I just want it to go away. Ringing in my ears.
First and 10.
32 seconds to go. They are going to need 35, 50, 55 yards-ish.
Back to throw.
Obviously, what you do is run with Trent Green up to the 30-yard line. Okay, interesting start there. And we're going to get a lot of claps for no reason. They'll finally take a timeout. 22 seconds to go. Oh, my God. Why does this game not have a hurry up?
Two timeouts left. First and 10. Drops back.
Oh, a big bomb down the left sideline. It's going to be caught, but he got hit and could not come down with the catch in and out of the hands of the receiver. That was the big bomb they were looking for, and the receiver had a step.
Throw it sooner. I don't throw it at all.
Nice defensive play by Cincinnati, who all of a sudden looks like they're just holding on for dear life.
Jaguars set up. Green drops back. Throws.
There's a little bit of room, and he's off to the races. The defender took a terrible angle, and the Bengals are going to lose this game.
In the house.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? Great play.
Hey, they need to give the offense some airline miles for that play. That's what I call traveling in first class.
Right on, right on. His first touchdown catch of the day.
Number 39 took a horrendous angle to try and get that receiver down, Warwick Dunn, out of the backfield. And that is, that's going to lead to a Jacksonville Jaguars win. The Colts were looking real good to try and tie this division up for the first 19 and a half minutes of this game.
And through the uprights, good.
I mean, go back to the field goal, or the play before the field goal. Should have been interception, or could have been interception, but he was out of the back of the end zone. Just run it there. Either force Jacksonville to use a timeout, which they would have taken.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. Pushes off the defender. He's brought down. Jackson took down the ball carrier.
You'd almost think this game was good, but it wasn't. It was bad.
It's time now for the offensive line to step up and take it to the defense. For this field position, they need to control the line of scrimmage.
First and 10. From the shotgun formation.
2 seconds to go. He's going to find a man down the middle, and he's just not fast enough to get away from all those Jaguars defenders. The two best plays for each offense were the final plays that they ran. Jacksonville for the touchdown, and a really nice play there by Cincinnati. And what was a pretty butt-ugly football contest comes to a close with a 7-3 score. The Bengals defense lets them down in the closing seconds. That was awful. That was awful. I don't want anyone being in the comments being like, well, I'd like people in the comments, driving games and blah, blah, blah. That was a good game. No, it wasn't. That was a terrible game. That was an awful game. One of the worst. That's a highlight. A highlight is an incomplete pass. I cannot believe the angle that route number 39 took. The route to the receiver was abysmal. 138 yards for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like 90% of that on the final drive. Man, that one hurts. I mean, obviously, even if the Bengals had made the field goal, they would have lost 7-6, so maybe more heartbreaking in that fashion. Either way, the Jaguars knock out the Bengals by 4 points. The Ravens, with that win, they are going to find themselves in a tie for first in the AFC North, wherever that is. It's the last one. Fantastic. Both teams 8-6, and it's giving the tiebreaker to the Ravens. The season series was split, but the Ravens scored far more points against the Bengals. So maybe that's the tiebreaker. Before we go into this last game, which is going to be the Lions taking on the Bucs, you have the Lions sitting here in the 4 spot as the division leaders of the NFC North. Green Bay is your 6. The Cardinals are your current 5, but those could flip depending on the standings. However, those are the 6 teams that are in there. The Buccaneers are on the outside looking in. They need a win. They probably need a Packers loss as well. It might just help them. But it's a tie for first place in the NFC North. The Buccaneers are on the outside looking in, and that is going to be our final game of the day. I think I looked at who the Cardinals were playing, but I don't think it was very good. Oh, yeah, the Rams are really, really bad. So, we're going to take a look at the Bucs playing the Lions for game number 3. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying the games. I know it's been kind of a mess from a technical perspective, and the games have been a bit of a mess. I thought the first game was a lot better. It seemed like it was better defense. 69 degrees, very nice. I thought it was a much better defensive struggle or defensive bout, trading blows back and forth. That one, the second game, just a slop fest. Just gross.
Tell us about a couple of these players, Ron.
He's one of the league's top.
So we have an 8-5.
Someone opposing wide receivers keep track of before the snap.
Lions team taking on a 7-6.
That's Terrell Bates, true power running
Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. The Packers, surprisingly, still hanging on in the playoff race. The Lions, I go back to it. I've talked about it week after week on this lovely show, but the Lions, I don't think, did a good job of taking advantage of the injury to the quarterback position for the Packers. They find themselves with a couple games left tied for first place. We'll see what happens here in this one.
The home team won the toss and elects to receive.
Grant is ready to get this party started.
All right, and we are off in Detroit. One team looking to get back into it. The other team looking to stay in it.
The return ended at the 31-yard line.
Oh, this is a big gamble. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break something. Stop. Trying to get it sunk up a little bit better. It's kind of a mess. This whole thing. You know what? We'll just go for broke. Make the video just as go for broke as possible. Okay. Here we go. Detroit's first play from
Pressure. Throws.
their own
Pass is intercepted. Touchdown by Hayes. Number 94 with the interception.
from their own like 32-yard line, an interception.
38-yard line.
Well, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And
Warner rolled out to his left and just, that's a bad ball. Kerry Collins, Garrett Hurst, Plexico Burst.
First and 10. Throws. Jenkins stops him. Credit the completion, but there was no gain on the play.
Stout effort by the defense. That was
Look at the Detroit Lions defense. I don't even know that we got to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense.
Second and 10. They're going with a single running back.
Second down and 10 for the Buccaneers.
Throws left.
He'll roll to his left and throw over to the right, back across his body. Led the receiver a little too far out of bounds. It still will be a catch, though, but not able to turn upfield. Kerry Collins leading this team. I believe he got absolutely destroyed in the Super Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens around 2000.
The defense using a four-man front.
10-3 at halftime, Ravens leading the Steelers. Again, irrelevant information to you because you already know the full or the final score of the game.
To me, it just looked like the defense wanted it more in that play. How else would you explain it?
Second and 12. Two backs for the Buccaneers.
Second and 12. And we'll hand the ball off. We're going to get a hold here. It is rare that you ever see a run that positive without some kind of massive doofery going on around along the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a hold on number 86. Pushing him back to a second down and 22. Hands ball off to the right side and inside the 25, so he'll get a little bit of those penalty yards back, but still a very long way to go. Probably third and 17 coming up. Oh shoot, is games done quick happening right now? Or is that next week? Oh no, it is not. Looks like it's next week. I was like, I don't think it starts on New Year's Day.
Ball batted down.
That is an awful pass. Terrific defensive play. Nice job just kind of waiting for the ball to get there and batting it down. This is an awful throw by Kerry Collins.
Fourth and 17.
What is the AGDQ schedule?
He steps into the ball.
Kick is up and kick is good. No wind here in the dome. And Shane Graham is 1 for 1 with a long of 39. Looks like Sunday, January 8th. Oh man, 8:30 a.m. We got a Splatoon run at 9. Okay. Crash 3 in the Insane Trilogy.
Waiting for the kickoff. It's
Kick is away, and that'll be returned from a yard deep in the end zone up to the 10, the 15, and he'll get tackled before he gets to the 20-yard line.
This isn't the easiest place to start a drive that will finish in the end zone.
What's that noise? There was one more like player collision at the end of that. Oh, there's the Detroit Lions offense, who we've already seen on the field. This is such a good four. A good, like, those are two solid receivers, a fantastic running back, and a quarterback who's already made a mistake. Defense bails him out, though. They only give up the field goal. We'll see if they can make make a bit more progress on this drive. That was like the first play, wasn't it? Just immediately was like, here's the ball back. 2:52 to go here in the first quarter. They'll smartly hand it off, and Terrell Davis is off and running. He's up to the 50, inside the 50 to the 40, the 30, the 25, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. That completely flipped the field. What a run by Terrell Davis.
Fear, uncertainty, and doubt.
Super well blocked on the outside. And it looked like he was going to slip out of that kind of arm tackle from behind. The second guy came in and blew him up out of bounds. Here's a look at the Buccaneers defense. Guess I should probably look at, let's see.
First and 10.
Ooh, a ratcheting clank. Okay. Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal all titanium bolts on the PlayStation.
Davis gets the ball. Cut down at the 19-yard line.
Run up the middle. By the way, Lovin
It looked like the Ravens
ripped
had
apart.
A lot more room to work with.
Fantastic game. It makes me want to go back and play all the Ratchet and Clanks.
Second and 8.
Wednesday, those are the days I have off. I get up at... Oh man, that sucks. A Final Fantasy VII run that goes from 3:28 to 11:03 a.m.
I thought he should have picked up a lot more on that play. You got to run that ball.
That sucks. Oh, and then it's like a little Sonic block. Oh, my days off are cursed. All of these, none of this stuff is. Oh, bonus game of Stray. That should be interesting. Hopefully. Should be interesting. Hopefully.
Ball deflected, incomplete.
That's the way to break up a pass.
Spyro 2. Oh, hell yeah. Neon white. All right.
So, kicking team on the field.
Just settle in for me on Wednesday at Stray.
The snap.
Stray, check out the daily recap. I have no thoughts on it. Oh, it's only 15 minutes. A Spyro 2 run, neon white.
4th and 12.
Okay. We've got Thursday. So 4th down and 12, and the terrific Terrell Davis run will only lead to a field goal. Vinatieri, though, also from 39, knocks it through, and we are all knotted up at 3.
59 yards and took 6 plays.
Ooh, Simpsons hit me on Thursday night.
Ball teed up for the kickoff. There's the kickoff.
Oh, there's a Power Watch Simulator run? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Walsh made the stop for the defense. The return at him at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Cool. All right.
Fullback strong.
All right. There's some good stuff there. 1:34 to go here in the first quarter. Buccaneers back with the ball. Offset I formation. Kerry Collins throws over the middle, but it is incomplete. Second down.
Second and 10. The Buccaneers from a single back set.
Second down and 10 for Tampa Bay with a single back set this time around. Kerry Collins drops back and fires somewhere to a receiver that I think, again, just that accidental wide. We've seen a couple of them. They just run, they hit their spot, and then as the ball's thrown, they jump for some reason. Third down and 10. Quickly this drive is going by, and Tampa Bay looking to make a conversion on a 3rd and long. 4 receivers split either side. One of them moves from the right to the left. Collins looks and fires. He can't get upfield, so it's a pretty good throw. The catch is maybe a little behind there. A lot of turning, but not able to get upfield. It'll be 4th and 3 after the 7-yard completion. And he will take it from the 21-yard line. Berger with a 46-yard punt. A fair catch. Does seem like it's running a little bit better.
1st and 10. From the eye, tilted to the strong side. Muhammad in motion. Drops. Throws downfield. Again, interception.
Another interception. Mike Vrabel making a diving interception as a left linebacker. Are you serious? I don't know that I believe that. I'd love to see Mike Vrabel in his prime trying to make an interception like that. But hey, it is what it is, and the Buccaneers get the ball right back. Second time that the Lions have ended their drives almost immediate. That'll be right at midfield as this first quarter just kind of meanders along. Collins drops back, and he fires right back to the Detroit Lions. Ashley Ambrose with the pick. Beautiful diving interception that I frankly believe a little more is plausible. So nice job by Detroit to get this ball back. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Lions.
But incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds.
Thank God for them it was incomplete. That was a 4-yard loss. Oh, man, he just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. Like, okay, good. 2nd down and 10.
No time to avoid that save.
The offensive line needs to give him either enough time to find a receiver or to say a prayer.
We'll find out soon enough.
What's the receiver doing in the back? I'm still running the route. Warner, I'm open.
3rd and 15. 3 receivers.
And that one's caught. I thought maybe that was going to be another interception. That defender was closing in on the area of that ball and where that receiver was very quickly. Fourth down and 3. One of these days we'll get a blocked punt. Vikings had a blocked punt against the Packers today, which is not the most surprising thing because the special teams for Green Bay over the last couple of years has been not great, especially last year in that playoff game against San Francisco.
1st and 10.
First down and 10. 3 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and that should end it. It's a 3-3 slop fest here in Detroit, as the Bucs battle the Lions. Playoff spots up for grabs here. We're going to get scores. We're going to get standings updates. We're going to clear up the playoff picture hopefully a little bit coming up after the game. All of that will definitely happen. I just don't know if the playoff picture is going to get cleared up at all. AFC and the NFC jostling for position.
He wound up making 5 yards on the play.
Not the CFC, the Canadian Football Conference. Third down and 3, 4:55 to go here in the second quarter. Just flipped to the second quarter, so I don't really know why I called out the time, but here we are.
Man, that guy took it right to the defense. Nice run.
First and 10. The Lions got 4 down linemen in the game.
Play action pass. Collins drops back, looks and fires, and that's going to be a loss of 3.
They lost yardage.
What in
Just-
the world was that?
Just throw it at the feet. I don't know why you're...
Defense.
Second and 14. They're going with 1 running back.
Well, they're going to give him a loss of 4 on that one. Just a disastrous play. Detroit was lucky that he was out of bounds. To Tampa Bay, it was like, yeah, we'd like the yardage loss. A nice run to gain all those yards back and more. He's off to the races inside the 30. He's going to get tracked down from behind and slip out of that tackle. And much like we saw with the Terrell Davis run, it is the guy from behind, not able to get him down. Second defender comes in, blasts him out of bounds. A bunch of unnecessary moves just for fun. You can see number 25. He's going to break out of that shoulder tackle, but then gets clobbered out of Browns. Clobbered. Didn't out of Browns. Browns. Clobbered out of bounds. Huge run for the Buccaneers. And they will have first and 10 from the 19. Detroit's big run only led to a field goal.
There's the handoff.
And we're going to see another handoff. Oh, a beautiful spin move. He's going to make another man miss
The defense
inside the 5, down at the 3.
See first downs on the ground.
And that'll be first and goal for the Buccaneers, who have really found something. Stop throwing the ball. Just run it. Run down the clock and just run down the field. There you go. That's all you got to do.
first and goal. Sends a man in.
Offset I formation. Tampa Bay should be doing nothing but turning around and handing the ball off. There you go. Okay, that was really bad. Oh no, Garrison Hurst
Down for the count.
suffered a wrist injury. Their best offensive player just went down with an injury. Oh no.
Second and goal. In the eye. Weak. Edwards with the ball.
Hands ball off, and there it is. Mark Edwards. 2 attempts, 1 yard. He has a half-yard average, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Because he has a touchdown.
Game by Edwards.
Hopefully you have Edwards on your fantasy team. At what point were fullbacks completely useless in fantasy football? I don't know.
The drive covered 80 yards and took 8 plays. The kicker's on the field for the PAT. The snap. He launches the
Kick is up and the kick is good. 10-3 our score here in Detroit. Tampa Bay uses the best drive of the game to score a touchdown, even though their best offensive threat goes down with a wrist injury. We'll see if we see Hurst later on in the game, or if it is a significant injury. We'll take a peek at the injury report. So get ready to look through some menus later, because I sure don't remember where it was.
First and 10. They've got two tight ends out there. Hicks gets it. He was stopped and brought down at the line of scrimmage.
When the running play doesn't work, most of the time it's because your offensive line got beat at the point of attack.
Second and 10. Split back, and the quarterback will have it right. Boxed up and wrapped. No
Warner
chance
just
to get
held
rid of
onto that ball way too long. Good job by the running back or fullback, whomever was in there, to at least knock down Vrabel, who has the pick. But the second guy gets in there, Colvin, and makes the sack. Second down and 16, winding close to the 2-minute warning. Goes over the middle, finds a receiver who makes a nice little effort there to pick up a couple extra yards. It's going to be third down and short here, I believe.
McAllister waiting for the kick. Second punt of the day by Straczynski.
Kick is away.
Signal for fair catch.
Oh, he fair caught it.
Down inside the 15-yard line.
I thought he touched it. That was weird.
First and 10.
What is the...
Play action pass. Throws.
That should have been intercepted. There were 8 Lions in the area.
Second and 10.
That should have been intercepted as well. He turned around right into it.
Third and 10. The Buccaneers are going with split back.
There it is.
Burris right line. On the move. Throws. Man, and holds on.
I just want tickets for this thing. Trying to figure out when it was.
Fourth and 5. Punting unit sets up.
April 20th. Close to the fire. Damn it. Gonna hold on to this ball. Fourth down and 5. The Lions surprisingly not taking a timeout, but also unsurprisingly, because this game kind of sucks.
Here's the snap. Launched a high floater.
That would have been the time to get a blocked punt.
And he brings it down. Nice
But alas,
work
he
by
is
the
able to get the kick away.
First and 10. They're calling from the shotgun. They're vicious in the slot.
First down and 10. 49 seconds to go.
Throws.
Lions are going to find a wide open receiver, but he's led too far out of bounds. He's got to get that 3 yards further inside, and he could really take off up the sideline. He had exactly what he wanted, just a wide open receiver. That's a miss from Kurt Warner. But he does, go out of bounds, so saving the clock, but a big chunk play like that. Yeah, that should have been an interception. I mean, I guess thank goodness that wasn't an interception, but the other one also wasn't an interception. Instead of one of them being one, another one was. I don't know. It's a big old mess in my brain with a lot of words with syllables sounding all same. Warner drops back, fires a quick pass. That's a nice play by Warner to at least get the ball out of his hands. It's not a great throw because it's over the middle, but still positive. Take a timeout regardless. And, yeah, oh, my hair. It's the front part of my hair, actually. I thought it was back here with my headphones. I was like, how long has that been? Probably a bit. I don't know. 3rd down and 5 with 34 seconds to go. They're going to need probably 15 yards. And he's going all the way. He has a man wide open in the back of the end zone, but there's too much air under the ball. And the defense is able to get there. Oh, he had exactly what he wanted twice on this drive, but he's not able to make the correct throw. Drove the receiver out of bounds, left it up there too long. The receiver had... Oh, my goodness. It was open in the end zone, but the defense was able to get there. What a disaster.
No return this time. That's a touchback. First and 10. Taken down near the 22. A gain of 2 yards.
It didn't look like much, but his blockers will appreciate the effort. He just didn't quit trying.
2nd and 8.
And that'll do it for half number 1. A turnover-filled mess of a first half comes to a close. 10-3 the final. Buccaneers, though, suffering what might be a significant injury to the running back, Garrett Hurst. Not a lot of yards gained by either side. Everything's pretty even. 2 turnovers for the Lions, to the Buccaneers 1. Though those 2 can't happen so fast, they kind of cancel out the second Lions turnover.
He got all of it. McAllister calls it in from the end zone.
McAllister's going to get up to the 20. He didn't make a move to the left and instead got tackled by a kicker. All right.
First and 10. From high formation. Stokes in motion. Collins drops back. Flicks it right. But he holds on to the ball. The pass was completed.
Maybe should have let that one go. The pass was caught for a loss of 4. And it's just the worst way to start a drive. What are you doing? 2nd down and 14. That should have been intercepted. I don't know why there was a diving animation for it, but he saw that route clearly, was in front of the receiver the whole way. Collins with a bad decision to throw it in that spot, or to that receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14. So a negative play and an incompletion, and now a 3rd down and long. And that was a negative pass play, which is maybe the worst kind of negative play.
Just an outstanding play by the offense.
I don't understand
That was
what it is.
great.
I don't know if it's been happening the entire time and I'm just now noticing it.
His first touchdown catch of
The
game.
defenders are not that far off, but it's like the guy catches it and then they just lose speed rating somehow. Like their confidence gets shot and their leg breaks and they're like, oh, but I don't know how to do this.
The drive covered 76 yards and took
So a
3
negative play, an incompletion, and then on a 3rd down and 14, an 80-yard touchdown.
The Buccaneers bound to the point after.
16-3, Tampa Bay doing their part to get back into the playoffs.
Is up.
He says like he remembers any of the teams in the playoffs. I don't even remember. I think the Oakland Raiders won it last time. I was thinking about how I think maybe NFL Fever hates Washington because the 2 seasons we've done in NFL Fever, Washington's been terrible. Like just completely irrelevant. And then the 1 season we did in Madden and Washington was in the playoffs. Like, oh, okay.
From the end zone. Reaches the 20. Brought down by Edwards. The return
Nearly up to the 25-yard line. The Detroit Lions need a big play like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just had. Just a quick strike, get into the end zone, make this back, or turn this back into a 1-possession game.
First and 10. Four wideouts in the game. Throws.
There's a throw over the middle, and he is going to get
By the quarterback.
clotheslined around the 32-yard line. That's a good job holding on to that ball.
I hear you, my friend. Second and 3. Play action.
Play action with all day to throw. He has a receiver open, but he overthrows him. Warner just does not seem like he's a good or competent quarterback in this game. He's missed 2 throws, now 2 throws long.
Three receivers.
And then the one leading the receiver out of bounds. It's just been... They have drawn up nice plays, and they've gotten what they've been looking for. And there's another interception as
Down by
Kurt Warner throws into double coverage. Aaron Beasley with the pick.
47.
Bad choice there.
Just 3 perfect designed plays, well blocked. He had all kinds of time and just missed him long. Too much air under it. Leading him out of bounds, and then an interception. And it's just
First and 10.
not going well at all for these Detroit Lions. We'll see who the Lions play over the next couple of weeks because their playoff chances. Oh, they let up another big play. He's able to get it with that left arm, the shoestring tackle, depending on the spot. It's either going to be a 1st and 10 or a 1st and goal. Either way, deep in Lions territory, and the Buccaneers are really starting to find a rhythm here. They're on the outside looking in. They're in a competitive NFC South. NFC South. Well, they should improve to 8 wins here. We'll see what happens. We can even maybe take a peek at it and see what we're looking for. I should break them down into like sections of games. It probably doesn't matter. It's 1st and goal right at the 10-yard line.
Rolls right.
Terry Collins rolls right, throws left, back across his body, and that should have been picked. Should have been picked. 2 defenders, right in the area. Read it well. Again, just an ass load of air under that ball. It was in the air for so long.
Second and goal.
Mercifully for the Buccaneers, it falls incomplete.
Single back formation. It's a run. Tackle made.
Down there, the holes aren't big, and they don't stay open very long. He's got a helmet and pads. He's got to use it.
Lions defense doing a good job, forcing a 3rd and goal. Incomplete pass.
I love seeing the defense compete.
And the Lions will bend, but they won't break.
To make it easy for them.
Such a key tackle to get them by the shoestrings at that 10-yard line. So 4th and goal from the 9. Shane Graham, 1 for 1 with a 39-yard attempt earlier in this one. It's up and it is good. We're up to a 17-point lead for the Bucs, which with the way the Lions have been playing feels fairly insurmountable.
The drive covered 44 yards and took 5 plays.
If you are curious about playoff positioning, we're going to want to keep an eye on the Packers, the 49ers. They're playing each other. And then also take a look at the Cardinals and see how that game shakes out. That could move some things around. Should like the Packers win and the Cardinals win. Oh, we got a big return here. Keep it going inside the 50 down to the 30. I started calling that way too late because I was talking about something else. Doesn't matter. It's a touchdown. There is the big one you've been looking for. Antonio Bryant showing those Houston Texans how it's done. Getting it into the end zone. A 100-yard return for a touchdown. Didn't run into any defender that had just fallen down or been blocked down. And that'll make it 20-9, extra point pending. The defense can maybe get a stop, get a turnover. Lions can cut this to a 1-score game.
The Lions will go for the deuce.
Why?
Man in motion.
Why?
Davis gets the ball, and they got it.
I mean, he got it. What? It's still a 9-point game. Remember that move? Remember that?
We're waiting for the kickoff. There's the kickoff. Great kick. He's got it. Brings it out of the end zone.
All right, so here's the Buccaneers. They're on a kick return, but they can't do anything with it. They'll get it maybe to the 25-yard line with a 9-point lead. I can't believe they win for 2. No reason. Just no reason.
First and 10.
I mean, because if you miss it, then you have to go for 2 because you're down 11 to make it a 3-point game. But
Edwards with the ball.
you score a touchdown, an extra point, you're still down 2.
The defense boxes
There's a field goal, wins it.
let the play or the run get away from them.
No doubt. Second and 9. Going from the off. McAllister has it.
Oh, he slipped through about 5 tackles there.
Is credited with the tackle. McAllister met little resistance on that carry.
That's how you go after the defense with the run game.
First and 10.
Buccaneers with a good job. Is that Hurst back in the lineup, or is that I can't tell if it's a 28 or a 26. I don't know that we can even look at the formations or the subs because we're not in control of either of the teams.
Jenkins with the tackle.
It's going to get taken down at the 45-yard line. Solid run off the right side.
Did some damage on that play.
Second and
20. I still can't tell. I think it's 26, but I don't remember what. I thought Hurst's number was 28, so it might still be the backup running back. We have a big play, and he just loses speed rating. I guess that one makes a little bit more sense. It is Deuce McAllister, so it's not Hurst and the Buccaneers. Another big play. This Lions defense just can't get themselves off the field. This one makes a little more sense. It's a running back on a linebacker. Had a couple of steps, and that is it. Touchdown. So the Lions do a good job to cut it down to a 9-point lead. Now it's up to a 15-point lead, huh? 26-11. And they're going to go for 2 for some inexplicable reason. I mean, this will give them a 4-touchdown number at 28. That was really bad. So 26-11. It's a 15-point game, which kind of plays into the Lions' hands a little bit. It's a 2-score game with a 2-point conversion. Obviously, if you kick the extra point, it's 27-11. That is a weird score, A, but B, still a 2-score game with 2-point conversions. Maybe you try to just make it a 3-score game, get that 17-point lead back. What a disaster. That's about the dumbest thing that Tampa Bay has done today, is just unnecessarily going for 2, but maybe that's part of that chart that people talk about. You almost broke another one up that sideline. First down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Warner drops back, and he rolls to his right. He's going to fire deep down that left sideline, and that is picked. That is another interception thrown by Kurt Warner and the Detroit Lions. A second interception for Aaron Beasley.
Why that pass was intercepted isn't important. What is important is
wow.
that it was intercepted. I heard that.
We out of the third quarter yet. Why does this game feel like it's just dragging on? Like it's just incomplete passes and turnovers, and it's like, the clock's moving 5 seconds in 5-second chunks every 8 years. 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 26-11 your score. The Lions have turned it over, I want to say 4 times now. Tampa Bay would be, oh my goodness, clotheslined behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be the end of the third quarter. 15 points separate our playoff hopeful teams. The Lions are still in good position even with a loss. We'll have to keep an eye on that Packers-49ers game later. We're taking a look at the Cardinals game as well, because I think the Cardinals are pretty safe in that 5 spot at the moment. But if the Packers win and the 49ers would then lose because they're playing each other, and the Cardinals are able to win, the Cardinals would take over the 2 spot and shift the 49ers all the way down to the 5 spot. So that's why those are interesting. I'm so glad I remembered that, because I started that sentence and I was like, what is the point of this? There is a point. We got them. We did it, folks. Third and 11. 4:28 to go here in quarter number 4. He's going to throw it. The receiver has a step, and that's a touchdown. Deuce McAllister. What a stat line. 2 receptions, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a 45-yard average, and each touch of the ball through the air is a score. I don't know why I said it like that. Very unnecessarily complicated way of saying it.
The Buccaneers come on to the point. Here's the snap. It's on its way.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. I mean, the Lions have scored more points than all the other teams. They would have won every other game, or they would have won the other 2 games that were played today with 11 points. Unfortunately, though, for them, they've given up 33.
Single back set. Jaravicious in motion.
Got a completion up to the
Throws.
30-yard
Big
line.
collision. He's got it. A gain of 7 yards. Second and 3. Throws.
Warner finds a receiver up at the 35-yard line, and that'll be
Gain
a
of 5 yards.
first down.
First and 10. They're using a 43 deep. Muhammad in motion. Throws. That's caught. What a stick.
Another short completion, but the defender obviously right there to take him down.
Receiver to a small gain.
Second and 8. They're going to split back. Muhammad wide right. He's on the ground and sacked. No time.
That
no
screenplay
escape
did not work at all.
Getting pounded out there. They really
Trying to take advantage of an over-aggressive defense, but it did not work that time because Warner is not a maneuverable quarterback. Maybe he was. I don't remember. Said that with a lot of confidence, and then I was... was I? I mean, I think of him as just like spreading it all over the field, just the greatest show on turf. Hand the ball to Marshall Faulk and then just throwing it to Isaac Bruce and like Torrey Holt.
Throws and another interception. Tackled from behind. They'll take over at the 33-yard line.
That's one of those where he should have just pulled it down and
What
run.
are we doing, Kurt Warner? Wow. So, I forget the quarterback for Green Bay. I feel like I've had this problem before. They got injured when they played Detroit all the way back in... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Week...
One back tackle the Buccaneers. Complete. Tackled by Kirk. Gained about 5 yards.
all the way back in week number 10. And it was like a 7 or 8 week injury, maybe a 9-week injury.
That was the 2-minute
The Lions are giving the Packers enough time to maybe get a healthy, good quarterback into the lineup because they're not taking advantage of this. They themselves have had to weather the storm of an injured quarterback, and they finally got their star Kurt Warner back, and now he's just throwing interceptions all over the field. What is happening?
throws. Ball tipped. It's incomplete.
Defense can't come up with that one. You got to have it. That's off your hands. It's incomplete. Ugh.
3rd and 5.
So 33-11.
It's a handoff. Brought down. Curse brought down the runner. He lost 2 yards.
Looks like the offense.
Oh, who is taking a timeout? What are you doing?
2 timeouts.
This game is so dumb. Are you kidding me?
Done to try the long
Are you kidding me?
46-yard attempt.
You're down by 22 and you're like, yeah, hold on, timeout. Timeout.
The kick is good.
Kicking is harder than it looks.
Is that Mark Strong?
The drive covered 2 yards and took just 4
Oh,
points.
good. 2 yards. Excellent.
Ward is deep, waiting for the kick. He kicks it deep. The return man has it.
5 yards deep in the end zone. He'll run it out. Not quite to the 20, but
16-yard line.
They're starting this drive.
Oh, not even to the
Field position.
my bad. They said the 16. I miscalculated. 5, 10, 15. Oh, no, he was short of the 20. He just got blown back. Okay.
First and 10. Vicious in motion. Warner drops back. Throws downfield. Incomplete.
I thought that was going to be another interception. Oh, my goodness. Stop throwing incomplete passes and call it timeouts. What are you doing? We have other things to do. We as people. Not sitting here watching digital Kurt Warner be an idiot. Come on.
Receiver set.
Come on.
Clock stops.
Oh, my God. A penalty. Just end the game. It's a 25-point deficit.
Second and 15.
Every one of these games has driven me nuts for one reason or another. The Jacksonville-Cincinnati game was just terrible.
Swings it right. Stop. Nickerson made
Actually, the first one was pretty good. I keep forgetting that was actually a pretty decent game. This one's just taking forever to end.
third and 14.
And it's weird to see Detroit take that timeout when I think Houston, I don't think did.
Makes a quick exit.
Just so odd.
Off the heat. Throws.
Oh, good. Well, excellent.
Makes the catch. Fourth and 9.
They're going for it on fourth down. And the Try Hard Award goes to
Drops back. Pressure's on.
uh-oh,
Throws. Taken
short of
down.
the first down.
Alexander brought that play to an end. They'll give up the ball and down. Pressure's on the defense now.
Ooh, 13-6 with about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ravens ahead. Curious to see if Week 18 is kind of the deciding factor for the AFC North.
Out to the Lions. They have
Oh
one time.
my God. You called the timeout? I hate Detroit so much. What are you doing? They're kneeling the ball down.
The Lions
I hate you.
timeout.
I
They are
never want to feature you again. If you're a playoff team, I want you to get eliminated in the first round. Are you kidding me? I want to punch this digital coach in the face.
They're going for it on fourth down.
What on earth was that final 2
That does
minutes?
it. This game is
What a bunch of
history.
garbage.
The score here in this one is the Buccaneers 36, the Lions down.
Did they say that right? Did they say 11 or 12? Aaron Beasley, your player of the game with 1 tackle, 2 interceptions, 4 return yards. Oh, hey, look, Detroit, here's all these interceptions you threw, I bet. Yep, 1. I think that was the 2-point conversion. It's a nice one-handed grab right there. Nice pick.
Thanks for playing NFL Fever, everybody.
All right,
See you
346 yards to 125, 5 turnovers. But still almost 9 minutes of possession time. It wasn't as lopsided as you might think. Of course, Tampa Bay did have some pretty big one-score situations. And most of the Lions' points came off of, that's right, the kickoff return for a touchdown. All right, so that'll do it for that game. We're going to want to keep an eye on, like I said, that Colts game is going to be important. The Cardinals game is going to be important. They're playing the Rams. You got the Packers and the 49ers. That's what we're keeping an eye on here. And obviously we'll update the playoff scenarios and standings and all that stuff here in just a moment. We watched the Ravens take care of the Texans. They scored 10 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to get that victory. A pretty good game. The Texans blew a kickoff return for a touchdown, and they left some points on the board. And so did the Ravens. They left a field goal on the board, or on the field as well. But 10-3 victory for Baltimore. 20-6 was your final. Steelers taking care of the Panthers. The Colts clobbered the Browns 31-6. The Jaguars win in the dying moments of this one against the Bengals 7-3. The Saints, don't let that score fool you. That game was garbage. The Saints take care of the Vikings 30-13. The Bears all over the Jets 38-20. Dolphins fall to the Raiders 20-17. We have a similar score in Buffalo. The Chargers beat the Bills 21-17. Seahawks fall to the Falcons 20-10. Buccaneers all over the Lions 36-11. Philadelphia falls by 3 at home against Washington 16-13. Broncos get the better of the Chiefs 28-21. The Giants dismantled, just blank the Cowboys 27-0. The Packers blank the 49ers 34-0. And the Rams take care of the Cardinals 28-12, so that's good news for the 49ers. This is a good news situation for the 49ers winning. Is good news for the 49ers losing. Good news for for the Buccaneers. And the Cardinals losing is good news. I don't think it actually affects it that much. All right. 14-10, your final. Titans over the Patriots. So, let's see. The Patriots and the Jets, I think both got spanked today. They sure did. So that will remain the same. The Dolphins lost as well, but I don't know that they were 100% in contention. Actually, the AFC East went 0-4 today. Wow. All right. So the Lions losing and the Packers winning, that's obviously very good news for the Packers. The 49ers and Cardinals are going to remain the same, but it's going to creep that door open for the Buccaneers, I think is what I was trying to say. Though I do think the Buccaneers, that's a little bit more... Those teams both had 9 wins. They just picked up win number 8. We're going to look at it all here in just a second. I don't know why I'm trying to sound smart. Here is a look at the standings. The Falcons, 11-2-1. They are on top of the NFL. The Raiders also have 10 wins. Then you got a big group of 9-win teams all kind of lodged together here. So let's take a look at it. In the NFC, the Falcons, they're your 1. The Packers improved to the 2 seed with the 49ers and the Cardinals losing. Neither of those teams able to get that 10th win and propel themselves to the number 2 spot. Number 2 spot in this, obviously we have the expanded playoffs right now. That they will get a bye in a home game in the divisional round. So, Falcons your 1, Packers your 2, 49ers your 3, Cowboys your 4, Cardinals your 5, Buccaneers put themselves at the 6 with the Giants and the Lions right there. Oh, the Bears as well, because they got that win. So Giants, Lions, Bears, Bucks. That's kind of where we're looking here. The Cardinals are in a very good position to get a wild card. Actually, either of those teams from the NFC West, good opportunity to get a wild card. They do have a game lead over the 6th seed. So could be 4 teams battling for 1 spot as we wind down the season. In the AFC, the Raiders have the 1 seed at 10-4. The Chargers just behind them. They are also in the AFC West. They are actually the 5. So you got 1, 5. The Jaguars in the South, they are the 2. The Ravens in the North are the 3. The Patriots are the 4, which means that the Chargers the 5, and then the Texans the 6. Bengals and Colts just on the outside. Whew. The Steelers still looking there. And then the Jets are in it because they're in the AFC East. But they're going to need some help. All right, NFC East. Cowboys 9-5. The Giants 8-6. That's all that matters. AFC East is I guess technically the Dolphins and Bills might still be in it if they were to go. The Patriots were to lose 2 and they were to win 2, maybe. So this division's a mess. The Patriots at 7-7, the Jets at 6-8, the Dolphins and Bills both at 5-9. This entire division lost today. The NFC South has the league leading Atlanta Falcons at 11-2-1. The Buccaneers still in the playoff hunt at 8-6. I think they're the 6th seed right now. The Saints are 6-7-1, and the Panthers are 2-12. I don't know why I pointed them out. They suck. The Jaguars lead the AFC South, and it was looking like it was actually going to be a 3-way tie for most of that Bengals game, but they were able to pull out a victory, so they lead at 9-5. The Texans and the Colts are 8-6, and the Titans, nah. NFC West has the 49ers and the Cardinals like it has all season up at the top. The other 2 teams, it doesn't really matter. They're tied, by the way, 9-5. Raiders are 10-4 with the Chargers just behind them at 9-5. The Broncos and Kansas City, who cares? In the North, it is tight. It is Packers, Lions, Bears mess at the top. Big win for Green Bay to blank a very good 49ers team to have that lead and double it up with that Lions loss to give them some breathing room as the closing couple of weeks are coming up. In the AFC North, it's a mess. 8-6 are the Ravens and the Bengals. The Ravens won, the Bengals lost. The Steelers are still hanging around at 7-7. And that does it. So, what do we have next week? Week number 16 has the Dolphins taking on the Vikings. 49ers and Cardinals, that'll be a must-watch game. That'll be in there for sure. The Eagles kind of suck. The Bills, I think, are not that great. Neither are the Panthers. Falcons, Lions. The Lions really... Ooh. Saints, Bengals, Giants, Colts. Those are some teams that are kind of... Are they? I don't remember already. Titans, Titans are bad. That's right. Jets, Patriots. Okay. All right. Steelers, Bucks, maybe. All right. We have some good games. We'll figure it out. I think, for sure, 49ers, Cardinals. That could determine the NFC West. But we'll get some games lined up for you next week, and you can check them out right here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus Rex. Every Tuesday. Jaguars Colts on week 17. This was before they instituted the rule that they were all division games, which would be so helpful to me right now. But anyway, Tuesdays right here, youtube.com/Shawnosaurus Rex. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we will not have as many technical problems as we did this week next week. But thank you for bearing through it with me. I cannot talk apparently. We'll see you next week. And I appreciate you watching. Goodbye and go Sports.